What is going on, Lego Fanatics? Boombricks back here with another Lego City update. As you can see, I have my building. The walls are finally complete. The windows are in on both sides, and I think it looks really good. I did have to put a support piece, which I'm going to have to kind of modify. I'm going to have to figure out this when I put out the roof. I need a smaller black plate. I think I had a bunch of 1x4 black, not plate, tile. I got a bunch of 1x4 ones. I'm going to have to swap that out and then put a 1x4 plate behind it. Just that way I have the plates all the way up to there, and then it'll be easier for doing the actual roof, which I have an idea. Well, I have the pieces for the idea that I'm going to do. It should work out. I don't think it's going to be any issues. I'll have to play around with it when I get to that. Hopefully sometime in the next week I get to it. But I really like how it turned out. And kind of scroll or zoom in a little bit. Kind of see a little bit of the details of it. Some flower beds down there. But I think it turned out really nice. I said in my last video, I wish I didn't have to have the black plates in there, the modified plates. Those are the Technic pieces that have the round edges. But that was really the only way I could to get it a lot more structurally sound, so to speak. Because before I wasn't getting that curve. It was almost flat when I got up to the top. I did have to put another support down in the middle section of the windows to bring that out, and then obviously that one to bring that out. But it was getting really flat, and it still kind of was doing that, but not as bad, even before I put that support in. But the issue was is that when I got up here, it was almost concaving in, and it was creating a really bad gap here. So doing that, I mean, it fixed it. I mean, it's not going anywhere. It's pretty solid. So that's what I wanted. I mean, the black, I think the black striping, it doesn't look bad, but I would have preferred without it, but I really do still like how it has turned out. If we go up to the top of that corner building, you guys can kind of see that I did get the border of it at the top here. I finally got some plate pieces, so I was able to finish that all the way around. I got roof pieces for it, so I'll continue doing the roof once I get back to that. I kind of just did that just to, I think I was waiting on parts, and I'd gotten those, so I did that, and then I finally got more parts for my park, which we're going to get to in just a minute. So yeah, I'll play around with the roof on that once I probably finish this, the park, and some other little odd and end things that I'm having to do. My train station, I'm going to kind of see what I have to do with that, but the issue that I'm having right now, I'm trying to get this to turn over there. Whoops, sorry. The issue I'm having right now is the overhang right in here. Though you can see I kind of move these back to see how it looks. I really don't like how it looks. I like how every other one has a little bit of overhang. The issue is I bought that Lego train set, I put it in, and when it comes around, it rubs against the overhang and the curve behind this building. So I'm gonna have to play around on what I'm gonna do with that. I'll worry about that pretty much once I'm done with everything within the city. Then I'm going to worry about doing that, and then I will also have to fix my tunnels here. I got to make them wider to get the sidewalk in. So once all that is done, once everything's done out here, I'll address that, and then the tunnels. So let me come back this way. Got a tight area here with the tripod, so it's a little tricky maneuvering everything. So as you can see here, I have started adding minifigures. So I added some between that building. There are a few, I think there's just the one there. And then I do have, more this way. And I got a few right in there. I was waiting on parts, like when I was messing around with the roof on that corner building. I was waiting for parts. I had some minifigures laying around, and I did get an order of them. I ordered 40 minifigures, and I probably have probably pulled out another 40 or so that I still have to kind of piece together. I know I have some somewhere else in a drawer with a bunch of other Legos. I think they're upstairs. I have to look through that drawer. But I know I thought I have a certain amount more. So I'll have to find those, because all the little, you can see like all the little 2x2s with the stud in the center, you know, obviously that's where I'm mounting all my minifigures. And just in the city alone, where the railroad goes around here, just this downtown area alone that I've been working on, I probably have places for over 250, I would say between 200 and 270 minifigures, because I thought I ordered twice just over 100 of those tiles with the stud in the middle. So just in the downtown area, I'm gonna have, I would say, at least 225 minifigures, but most likely more. Just from what I remember ordering, I'm not exactly sure, but I would say it's gonna be at least 225 minifigures in there. So it's gonna be nice, crowded, and it's really gonna have that city-like feeling. You know, like if I were to go to downtown Chicago on a Saturday afternoon, and you know, in June, you know, there are just a ton of people down there, and that's what I'm going for. So we will zoom out and we will take a look at the park. And this is the progress on the park. And I am just loving how this is turning out. My cobblestone bridge came out really well. I got the idea on Instagram. So then I got the little bit of a lake here, and then it'll transition. It's hard to see. I haven't gotten to it yet, but then I'll have the waterfall here, and then I haven't put anything in here. I got some stud pieces I'm going to put here, clear ones, and that's supposed to give the impression that there's, you know, rocks here and here, and the water is going around them down the waterfall. So I kind of have to mess around that to make it look more realistic. Most of the black you see in here, like in here, and then some of the random here, I had to order more green plate pieces. I ran out, so that's kind of where I went with that. And then over on the left, so basically right here, that is just more path. I ran out of dark bluish gray pieces, so I have to order more of those, and I can continue that. I have all my cobblestone pieces, or the round plates, just to represent cobblestone. I have all those pieces, so I'm good with those. It's just a matter of waiting for the plate to put them on. And like I said, the grass, I have all the plants I need. I have I got 3 more trees to build for in here. Most likely, I'm gonna set 2 of them up and see what I like about them. So obviously, there's gonna be another one right here, and then I was thinking of doing one a little bit closer to the lake on each side of the bridge here and here, and they're not going to be like your typical tree. It's just basically going to be like, I'm trying to describe it. It's basically like skinny stumps, 3 of them on, you know, coming up, and then just the leafiness on top. So it's not going to be as full as this tree here. And speaking of that tree, I got to mess around with it. I just made it and placed it. It looks good, especially from this corner, and that's what I wanted. I guess the only thing that really bothers me is it's kind of hard to see with the other tree. It's kind of hiding it, but there are some branches that kind of just like stick out. So I got to kind of mess around with it. I was having trouble when I was building it with, you know, I get so far and some pieces would fall off. So I think it'll be a little bit easier now that it's set. So I'll just have to kind of mess around with that just a little bit more and tweak it to get it to where I like it, basically 100%. If you guys want me to do a tutorial on how to make that tree, let me know in the comments. I could do a video of me making it for the second one I have to put in. That'll go on the right side, basically same spot, right side that you just saw. So if you guys wanted me to do a tree tutorial on that, I will do that. Yeah, I mean, it's basically the same concept as how I did my birch tree, but the birch tree that is right over there that you can see on the right hand side. It's basically the same concept as that, except I made it, the ones for the park I'm making just a little bit more fuller. For the birch tree like that, I mean, it's not as full. It seems like a lot of, I know like some of those birch trees that are kind of viney, they're not, you know, they're not too full. I know like some of my neighbors growing up had them, and I remember them not, you know, being very, you know, full and thick. So that's kind of why I did that. And like I said, those I want to do just a little bit thicker. So this is my city update. This is what I've gotten done so far. I think this is really looking awesome, and it's really starting to come together a lot more than it was before. I mean, adding the park, I think it just really pulled this whole, especially this whole center area, just really pulled everything together. I probably couldn't have thought it up, you know, any better than I have it now. I really love how it looks. I guess the other thing, zoom back out a little bit more. Okay, I gotta move the tripod back. So there you see the train set that I picked up about a week ago, maybe. I don't remember. So I got that, you know, all together, sitting there, you know, ready to run once this is all done. Well, yeah, once I adjust my overhang on the train station. Another thing, just really quick, is so basically where the waterfall is going to be. So you can't see where the waterfall is going to be, but you know, I'm going to have, like I said before, I'll have the water here, rocks, you know, all around, and then there is a train bridge that will be going over here for the train that's going to be going around the have the train tracks here. There'll be for the train that's going to go around the neighborhood, which will be on this side, and then the uptown area, which will be on my right hand side. So we'll go all the way around, and then there'll be another bridge basically behind where I'm standing, where the two tables are separate. The bridge I started working on, and I ran out of pieces, and I just ordered more with some of that green plating. This will basically be the bridge that goes across for that. That'll sit, oops, that's basically going to sit right here. I think it's kind of a tight fit right now. Yeah, so basically that's going to sit right there. It's kind of compressed with everything, you know, it's kind of, you know, I know it's bridge, waterfall, park, you know, it's kind of a tight area, but like I said, I mean, that's kind of what I was going for, was a really full, congested city layout, because, I mean, you know, most of your major cities are like that, where everything is basically built on top of one another. So that is the look I'm trying to go for. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.